What's going on, my beautiful people? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court. In today's video, I have a very interesting topic here. Okay, now this topic was brought to me by one of my viewers, and I actually did a little bit of research on it. I think it was one of my rebound relationship videos that we talked about, or even Monkey Branch. You know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that this channel is geared around more of attachment, more relationship issues, breakup, heartache, recovering from heartache and breakups. And this person brought a concept to me, or a theory that I had never heard before, which was great because I like to become a better coach if I can. And I try to study this as much as I can so I can show up for the people that I work with, the best way possible. And the term that he brought to me was mate poaching. So I'm going to go through a couple websites that I found, and it's more specifically a couple articles. I found Psychology Today, which I love. I like reading articles on there. I don't know how valid they are, how much credibility these people who submit their articles are, but a lot of them have PhDs and have MDs and certain credibility about themselves that I tend to find resonate with me more when I'm looking for research, when I'm researching videos, and also things that just hit home when they talk about it. So mate poaching, the person that sent this to me was someone that I actually had worked with. He had someone that he had been engaged to, and she ended up leaving him for another guy. And then we dug deep about what exactly happened, and he didn't see the signs at all. Like, he was completely confused as to how this whole breakup ended up transpiring. And he started to do research himself. He found my channel, and he also just decided to do a little bit more diving into the topic. So the article that I found is by a guy named Brian Collison, PhD. I'll include this link, this site in the description below. And this article really intrigued me because we talk about monkey branching, we talk about rebound, and even someone even coined the term rebound replacementship. And now we have another one that was written last year, another, I guess, term that was written last year, but it also hits home for people. Who needs? So the title of it says, who needs to worry most about mate poaching? The more someone is pursued, the less committed they may become. Interesting. So a couple key points that they have here is approximately 64% of men and 49% of women have tried to poach someone who was currently in a relationship, one study found. The more mate poaching someone experiences, the less committed they tend to become to their current relationship over time. Now, let me ask you guys a question. With that being said, are these two main key points being brought up? Who do you think are more likely to be poached, or to be less committed, or less of a person that's trustworthy to go the distance, like till death do us part? Third point here is, when people are in a highly committed relationship, a successful poacher must be markedly more attractive and wealthier than their current partner. Comment down below if you feel like that's the case. They've coined it another term, but this was interesting how this person broke it down. All right. So they started out by saying, we've all heard the song Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield, right? Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine, but lately something's changed and it's harder to find. Jesse's got himself a girl and I want to make her mine. Interesting, right? Let's pause, is what they say. So many things appear to be wrong in this situation. Jesse's girl is already taken. So I've been coaching, honestly, over the past month. I've probably had 3 different occasions where I worked with men where they were in this exact same situation, where the person that they were seeing actually left and went and started dating someone that they knew of, either a friend or someone that was already in the friend circle. And this just is just another aspect of dating that we have to worry about, right? More mate poaching. It's not like it didn't already, excuse me, like it didn't already exist, because it's always been around. But now there's just another definition and something else for people to worry about. And the fact that they said 64% of men and 49% of women reportedly try to poach someone else's person, guy or girl. Definitely an interesting concept here. I also found another article that said that even though you may successfully poach someone's person, those relationships will be substantially less fulfilling. And like I've said before, only 10% of rebound relationships last. Let me see if I can find this other article that I was reading. It said that there are basically 3 reasons why people do this. If you're the person that's poaching, the first thing that people start to think about is, all right, maybe this person is narcissistic. But their counter argument to that was that people who are more narcissistic do it for different motives. They have different motives. But the person who's the poacher do it for these 3 reasons. 1, they suffer with low self-esteem. 2, they feel like they couldn't be the main person in that person's life. Like they couldn't make a good wife, or they couldn't make a good husband. But it's more of a buzz, I guess, or you get more of a dopamine release by having these extracurricular relationships with them. And 3, I think it said power and control. So if a person comes in and poaches your person, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, they feel very powerful to be able to lure your person, away from you when you're either married or you're about to take the next step. And those relationships end up being, this is what I say all the time, because the person hadn't healed. Let's say that they weren't fulfilled in your relationship, or they weren't happy. Those relationships end up falling apart. And my rule is, 3 months to 2 years, it can go. And if it goes that long, 2 years, it becomes very unhealthy. It becomes a toxic dynamic where there's either cheating, infidelity, because it started out as something that was already not healthy to begin with, or they end up breaking up, and then someone ends up moving on, or they just have a wake up call. More of the times I see when this happens, it's when if I have to talk about men versus women, when they decide to break it off with the person that they've been poached by or whatever, they usually have the idea that, hey, I haven't been single, I haven't found myself, I need to take some time to be alone. They get more in their feelings about the situation. Men, I don't know why men. I can't put my finger on why a lot of men end up ending a relationship, and unless there's someone who's just a serial dater, then that's probably why they would do it. But let me guys know what you think. If you think I'm completely off base here, just comment down below. It's good to see you guys again. Appreciate you coming in and supporting the channel as always. And I want you guys to always remember, when you go be loved, you'll never have to find it.